Alright you guys, so it is finally 2014. I cannot believe how fastly 2013 went by. Like, it was absolutely insane. But today I'm going to be doing a video talking about my favorite products from 2013. You guys know I'm an absolute product junkie, so I do have quite a bit of things to share with you guys, but I tried to minimize it as much as possible. So pretty much I'm just going to talk about my favorite products and what I felt was the best of the best, and also what I felt worked the best for me. So yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling and we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. So I'm not gonna go in any particular order or anything like that. I'm just gonna kind of grab and go, and I just want to go ahead and apologize in advance because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say absolutely amazing and I love this so much and this is so cute like a gazillion times throughout this video. So yeah, don't hate me for it because I know I'm gonna do it. So the first product I want to talk about is a moisturizer, and this is from MAC and it's a part of their Lightful line. The line did come with 3 other products, but I really wasn't impressed with those. I was only impressed with the moisturizer, and this is absolutely amazing. What I really like about it is when I apply to my skin, it just kind of sinks down in and it leaves my skin feeling really rejuvenated and hydrating, so I absolutely love it. And also what I love about it is that it's not a really heavy moisturizer, hence the name Lightful. Usually a lot of moisturizers that I try from MAC, they're really heavy, so yeah, I absolutely love this, and I'm just going to show you guys the consistency of it, or what it looks like. You guys can see that, yeah, it's just really light, and I love the way it sinks down into my skin. So now I want to talk about some primers that I love throughout 2013. I'm pretty sure you guys could have guessed the Benefit Porefessional. Absolutely love this stuff. I've been using it for a long time now. It's definitely one of my holy grail products. It really minimizes the appearance of the pores I have because I have huge pores on my nose and also like right in this area. So yeah, this is definitely the business. If you have really big pores, I highly recommend that you give this a shot. But another primer that I recently started using is also from Benefit, and it's the StayFlawless 15-hour primer. Now most of the time when I use this, I will use it in combination with the Porefessional because I just cannot do without the Porefessional. But if I want my foundation to last a wee bit longer, I will use this because it does guarantee 15 hours. So yeah, I will just put this on first. And what I really love about this is it's a twisty. Yeah, so it twists up and you can just apply it to your face. So I will mainly apply this to my T-zone because that's the main place where I'm really oily. So that's where most of my makeup comes off at. So I will apply that, and then on top of that, I will then apply my Porefessional. So yeah, I really love both of these primers. They are absolutely amazing. So now I want to talk about some contouring bronzers. These are both from e.l.f. and they were only $3. Holler if you hear me because you cannot beat that with a stick. These are absolutely amazing. So this is what they look like on the inside. They come with a blush and also a bronzer. I don't ever use the blush, but the bronzer is amazing. The color that I use on an everyday basis is this one, and it's called Antigua, and it's just the perfect shade for my skin tone. It's not too dark, but it's not too light, so it's really perfect. And the other one that I have is called Turks and Caicos. It's a little bit darker, so I only use it if I'm doing a really dramatic contour. So there's the blush and there's a bronzer. So if you're a little bit darker than me, you might want to try this one. I think it will look really gorgeous. So since I talked about bronzers, it would only be appropriate to mention a highlighter. My absolute favorite in the year of 2013 was Albatross. I just recently purchased this. Well, I just recently purchased it back in 2013, and I cannot believe that I slept on it as much or as long as I did. This is amazing with a capital A. I know right now it just looks like what the heck. It's just some white powder in a pan. But no, girlfriend, it is more than just white powder in a pan. When you apply this, it gives you this beautiful golden color. Like, look at that. Is that not absolutely amazing? And it just reflects the light awesome, and it makes you look really nice and glowy. So yeah, I don't know what am I doing. What am I doing? Put a ring on it. That's what it looks like I'm doing, yeah. But this is so, it's so gorgeous. I love it so much. So if you haven't tried out Albatross and you've been looking for that J-Lo glow, you got to get this in your life, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about something that I just purchased probably back in November, and I used to use this a long time ago when it was actually in a little jar and used to have to kind of like shake it out. This is MAC's Prep and Prime, and it's just a translucent powder. It looks like that, and I use this to set my under eye concealer. I was using the Ben Nye banana powder, but it's just not practical for me to use that because the top is really tiny and you don't have anywhere to put the product. So yeah, I just stopped using it for right now. If they made something like this, then I would go back to using it, but for right now I'm not going to be using that anymore because I am really loving this. And what I love about it so much is that when you apply it to set your under eye concealer, it doesn't add any color, of course, because it is translucent, so you still get that really highlighted look. So yeah, this has been a favorite of mine. Although I just got it in November, it definitely deserves a place in my yearly favorites. So now we're going to talk about some brow products. I feel like I have almost perfected my brow, like I'm almost there. So I want to talk about the products that I've been using. So what I use every day, like the first step, I use this NYC liner in dark brown. This is my holy grail. I love it, and it's only 98 cents at Walmart. Like, say what? Like, yeah, 98 cents. So I absolutely love this. I use it to outline my brows, and then what I like to do after that is take my Sigma brow powder, and this is in dark. Let me just show you what it looks like. It's kind of beat up because I do use it every single day. And they do have this in different shades. So if you have blonde hair, they have blonde. And if you have like a lighter brown, they do have something that's a little bit lighter. But this is really good. And when I get finished with my brows, the last thing that I do is take this Sigma brow set. Or actually it's brow gel, but I love it, love it, love it. It just kind of sets my brows and it makes them last all throughout the day. I really don't use this side because I think this is just kind of to add some color. I don't know, I don't use that side, but this side right here, amazing. So yeah, it looks disgusting, but I can't even open it. Yeah, it looks disgusting, but it's just a wand and it's just gel, and you run it through your brows and your brows will last a lot longer than they do without it. So yeah, I highly recommend this, and I have a discount code for Sigma, so I will have the link and the discount code listed below. Now I want to talk about some lashes because you guys know that I'm a lash whore. Absolutely obsessed with lashes. So the lashes that I have been loving are the CREME lashes. This lash right here is the number 202. I get all of my lashes from lovelashes.com or Love Eyelashes. The name is kind of funky, so yeah, I will list it below. But yeah, I love these lashes. Since I mentioned eyelashes, of course it would only make sense for me to talk about my favorite mascaras. And I usually don't wear my natural lashes too much, but I try to every now and then. So my favorite mascaras for 2013 were the Benefit They're Real and the Benefit Bad Gal Lash. Love these so much, and they work even better together. Benefit, if you're watching, you should come out with like the real bad gal lash or something like that. I think that that would be cool. But I really, really love both of these mascaras. But if I had to choose just one, then the Grammy would definitely go to They're Real. This mascara is amazing. It is a little bit pricey, but if you're a person who doesn't wear fake eyelashes, which I do wear fake eyelashes, so this is gonna sound kind of contradicting, but what I'm trying to get to is if you don't wear fake eyelashes and you want your lashes to look really long, then I definitely recommend this. And although I do wear a lot of fake eyelashes, I love to just use this mascara on my bottom lashes because it just kind of evens them out so it doesn't look really top heavy, so my bottom lashes look really full and voluminous. Now we're going to talk about skincare. Skincare is so important. In order to have flawless makeup, you must first have flawless looking skin. So now I want to talk about my favorite skincare products from 2013. So I used a lot of the Todd products, and they have been absolutely amazing for my skin. So what I've been using on a daily basis in the shower is this charcoal detox, and it's a deep pore gel cleanser. It is a charcoal color, hence the name, and it just works really well on my skin. I don't notice that my skin feels really dry after I use it, and with some of the products that I used in the past, like some of the cleansers, I noticed that my skin would always feel really dry and tight, just kind of like it was gonna crack, but I do not notice that whatsoever, so it doesn't over dry your skin. It's really, really amazing. Another product that I've been using from Todd is this charcoal facial scrub. Now this is really, really good. When I use it, it just makes me feel like I have a completely new face. It gets rid of any dead skin and it leaves my skin feeling really smooth. I don't use this too often. I use it probably about 3 times a month because I don't want to over exfoliate my skin, because I do use the Clarisonic on a daily basis. But if you have the Clarisonic, do not use the Clarisonic in combination with this, because I was told that you're not supposed to use like really thick exfoliators with this, because it can kind of clog up the Clarisonic or something like that. So yeah, I don't use my Clarisonic with this. I just use my fingertips, and plus I just think that would be too much using this and then using the Clarisonic. Like, that would just probably overdo it with your face. And the good thing about this is it's good for all skin types. Another product that's a part of my skincare routine from Michael Todd that I'm absolutely obsessed with is this pumpkin mask. This is really amazing. Now, if you have sensitive skin, I do not suggest that you use this, because this stuff is really potent, I guess you could say. I don't have sensitive skin whatsoever, but when I apply this to my face, I do notice that it's really tingly and I can just really feel it working. So yeah, it smells like pumpkin baby food. I love the way it smells. I don't know if that's weird or what. So yeah, if you don't like the smell of pumpkin, do not get this, because you will probably like because it smells just like pumpkin. But I love the way that it smells, and I also love the consistency of it. It's kind of the same consistency as baby food, and it's orange just like a pumpkin. So yeah, I really love this. So I have one more product from Michael Todd that's a part of my skincare routine, and that is this lemon toner. I really love this stuff. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but lemon is a natural lightener. So the lemon in this toner will kind of help get rid of any dark spots that you have on your face, and I do have a couple that I'm trying to get rid of. And it's really important to use a toner after you cleanse your face, because it just kind of gets your pH balance in your face back, and it brings all the natural oils back and all of that jazz. So yeah, I highly recommend that you use a toner. And yeah, this one, it smells just like lemon. It smells really good. So now I want to talk a little bit about my Clarisonic, because that was definitely a favorite of mine. I actually purchased this at the beginning of 2013, and it's been absolutely amazing for my skin. I use it on an everyday basis. I have heard horror stories about people who have sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, I don't suggest that you use this on an everyday basis, maybe 3 times out of the week. But yeah, it's really good. And it does have exchangeable heads, so you can put a different head in, and I think they recommend that you put one in every 3 months. So yeah, I really love it. And the one that I have on right now, I think is for deep pore cleansing or something like that, because they do have different colors, you know, that do different things and stuff like that. So yeah, really been loving my Clarisonic, and this is the Mia 2. So now I want to talk about a couple of foundations. You guys know that I'm normally like a die-hard Studio Fix Fluid girl, but I can definitely say that I've pushed my Studio Fix Fluid to the side a couple of times, and I started using some new foundations. The first one that I want to talk about is the Makeupforever HD. This is really great. Since it is HD, it makes you look really nice in photos and things like that. So I've really been loving this, and it also looks really nice in person. Another foundation that I really loved was Nars Sheer Glow. This is what I actually wore on my wedding day, and it did not fail me whatsoever. And I love the way that it looked in the photographs. I'm actually wearing it right now, so if you guys want to kind of see what it looks like, this is what it looks like. So yeah, I really love this foundation. A lot of people say the name is kind of contradicting, because it does say Sheer Glow, but it's matte. But in my opinion, it's a combination between matte and sheer, if that makes any sense whatsoever, because I do feel like although it is kind of matte, it kind of leaves me with a sheer glow. I don't know, that probably makes no sense, but this was definitely one of my faves. So the next thing I want to talk about are concealers, and these concealers are in palette form, and this is actually the Studio Finish concealer. You guys know that I love that concealer so much, but now I love it even more that it's in palette form. So usually the concealer, it comes in a little pot like this, and they usually retail this for $18, I do believe. So I was really ecstatic when MAC decided to make these in palettes. Now these palettes, they retail for $40, which I thought was a really good deal considering that they were selling one little pot for $18. So I do have 3 different colors in this palette, and this one right here is medium, and I mainly use this to do some highlighting with. the next one that I have is called Medium Deep, and this one is actually my skin tone, and I use it for my brows, and I use it to do any spot touching on my face or stuff like that. And then the very last one I have is Dark, and I use this one to contour because it has that really dark color right there. So sometimes I will apply the concealer first and then put a powder down. So yeah, I really love these concealers, and MAC could not have done a better job by putting them in palette form. Okay, so now we're going to talk about brushes really quickly. You guys always have questions about brushes, so this year I do plan on doing a video all about brushes, but I just wanted to show you guys some of my favorites. Most of the brushes that I use are from Sigma, and I absolutely love Sigma brushes. So a couple of my favorites have been the F05, and this is a contouring brush, and I also love the new little rose gold handles that they have. I got a set for Christmas, and I love them so much. The next favorite that I have is the tapered highlighter, and as you guys can tell, it has a tip on it, so that makes it really easy to like get in the crevices between your eyes and nose and stuff like that. So I really love this brush. The next favorite that I have is the tapered face, and it's F25, and as you guys can see, it also has a little tip on the end. It looks like that. My next two favorite brushes by Sigma are from the Kabuki line, and this one right here is the round Kabuki. It's the F82, and this is really great for foundation. I love any of the Kabuki brushes for blending in foundation. And another one of my favorites is the F86, and what I use this for is just to kind of blend out any harsh lines when I'm highlighting and contouring. I will take this brush and I'll just kind of blend everything so there's no harsh lines. Absolutely love the Kabuki line. Like, it's absolutely amazing for blending in foundation. If you're looking for a flawless airbrush look, then definitely try out the Kabuki line. I really love all of Sigma brushes, so I do plan on doing a video really soon. Now I'm going to talk about some eye brushes really quickly. So one of my favorites is the E35. And it looks like that. It's just really good for putting shadow in the crease. The next favorite is the Blending E25, and this is really good for like getting the outer portion of your lid and kind of dragging color up in the crease as well. So the next brush is my Ride or Die, and this is the E40, and I absolutely love this. You can put colors in the crease, you can bring them down on the lid, you can do a lot with this brush. Really great brush. And the next two brushes that I want to talk about are from the Performance line that Sigma created not too long ago. This one right here, it's the E36, and the Performance line was mainly made for people who have smaller eyes. Now, I don't personally have really small eyes, so I use these brushes to get a little bit more detailed, but if you do have smaller eyes, then these are going to be the brushes for you. So this is the, what did I say, E36, and this one right here is the E35. So you can notice that this is pretty much the same brush, but this one is a lot bigger. So if you have smaller eyes, it's gonna be kind of hard for you to get like in your crease and stuff like this with this really big brush. So yeah, I love how they made these brushes for people with smaller eyes. Next product that I want to talk about is not makeup related, but I was absolutely obsessed with it in 2013 because I'm obsessed with white teeth and whitening my teeth. So it was the Whitening Lightning Pen, and I love this thing so much. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't work, but it definitely works. It does depend how consistent you are with it. I'm very consistent with mine. I use it every morning and also every night, and my teeth are really white, so of course my teeth ain't lying. This stuff definitely works. And yeah, I have some links and discount codes in case you guys want to check this out. Now keep in mind, if you have some buttery yuck mouth teeth, this is not going to work overnight, okay? So definitely make sure that you give it some time if you try it out, and you have to be consistent with it. But I was absolutely obsessed with Whitening Lightning products and keeping my teeth white in the year of 2013. I think these are going to be the last things that I talk about, and they're eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes. So the first thing I want to mention is the Naked 3 palette. You guys know that this came out at the end of November, but I thought that it definitely deserved a spot in this video because it has been amazing. So that's what it looks like. It's really gorgeous. Now, there was a lot of hype about this, and a lot of people were saying, oh, don't get it, it looks just like the other two. Girlfriend, This does not look anything like the other two palettes. These are all rosy colors that I think are so beautiful and romantic, perfect for a date night. These colors are so gorgeous. I do plan on doing a tutorial and a review on this really soon, and I haven't got to use it too much, but every time I use it, I'm just absolutely obsessed with the way that my makeup looks. So yeah, I really love that. Now I want to talk about my MAC shadows. You guys know that I am so obsessed with MAC eyeshadows. I really haven't tried anything that compares to these shadows. They are really great. Like, definitely worth the price. So what I have here is just the new palettes that they came out with, and it looks like that on the outside, and it just opens up and you have two separate sides, and then this part right here is like a little clear thing that'll flip over to either side. So yeah, I just love all of my MAC eyeshadows. If you've never tried them, I highly suggest that you just go try a couple of them, and I think the pan refills are only $10 now, so yeah, that's a pretty good price. Really love my MAC eyeshadows, if you guys. So I do believe that was everything that I wanted to mention in my yearly favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a comment below and tell me what your favorite product or products from 2013 were. I really enjoyed doing this video, and I'm really excited for 2014. I'm excited to try out some new products. I will be doing a new beauty product haul really soon, because at the beginning of the year, I always like to make a list of new products that I want to try out and just go and run and get all of those. So yeah, I will be doing a video featuring some new beauty products that I purchased. So yeah, I'm really excited for 2014 and what's in store, and I'm really excited to I'm just excited for everything, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in another video.